expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from L.A. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He goes out of bounds on the return.
And with that, Kate, I got a smile on my face because their new season's underway on a heck of a note. That's exactly what their goal was. Don't force your offense to set the tone. Set it yourself. You want to be the one who gave them the first spark and go screaming into this regular season.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And the stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Again, it's Hampton. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To throw, Herbert. He finds Pickens left side. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Cards bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. Herbert back to throw. And that throw's broken up, incomplete. It looked like he had it until that hit arrived. It's going to be 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Dicker connects there. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. For a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Beginning on the ground with Algier. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They go again with Algier. They get in there for the stop. Damage limited to 8 yards. And that's going to give Arizona the first.
Yak, yak, yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
They've got first down here from the 36. To throw is Rodgers. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete. And they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Second and 10 now from the 36. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And the second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
Here's 3rd and 3. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Now Rodgers on this 3rd and short. It's caught by Wilson. He's going to be hauled down after a small pickup. Maybe got 4 yards there. And that is good for Cardinals first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Now here's Rodgers. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's going to be forced out of bounds with a gain of, looks like about 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of them on second down. From the gun, here's a give to Love. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? As an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. To throw, Rodgers. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
16 yards.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That is not easy to do in this league. Consecutive, chunk, explosive plays through the air. This defense is reeling. They're on their heels.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. A pistol snap. Rodgers. And he will finish this in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey McBride with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. And that one's got to feel good, Brock. Season off to an excellent start as these guys work to move past the disappointments from last year.
Yeah, I agree with you. They got a lot of goals in mind for what they hope will be a far improved season, and they showed up here ready to put them into practice right away.
That one splits the uprights. And they answer a field goal with 7 points, and they've got the lead.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Throwing now, Herbert. Caught for a moment, but the hit knocks that out. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. So it's 2nd down coming up. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? Both 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. A quick throw completed out to the left. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Hampton now up the middle. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-3 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They've got 2nd and 5. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Into the hands of Pickett. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
They'll run with Hampton. They bring him down, but we all saw how that one looked, right? There was a face mask involved, and the flag is out. Well, we all saw him haul down awkwardly, and the face mask penalty nullifies what was a great defensive play. So now, following the penalty, here's 1st and goal. Hampton. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, and the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
Here's Herbert on second. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. He's going to take this to the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. David Njoku with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. Point after is converted by Zicker. And lead now up to a field goal.
Chargers 10, Cardinals 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, he was looking, Kate. He was trying to find a lane, but just simply nowhere to go. I don't think he'll be too heartbroken heading to the sidelines, though. He still made the play, took the ball away, got his defense off the field, and now sets his offense up for success.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
The tackle by Zaven Collins. Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Believe it or not, a big loss on that completed pass. So here comes 2nd and long. Shotgun give to Hampton. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's going to be 6 on the run, so that brings up 3rd and right around 8.
It's a gain of 6.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Third and long for him here. This ball's caught by Pickens. He's got about 8 yards as he's taken to the ground. And that's going to be a Los Angeles first down.
We call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
All set now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knock down that runner.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
21.
Back to Hampton. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Herbert now. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Dicker connects there. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff now to Love. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Handoff to Love, running left. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Rodgers will look to throw. He's got McBride complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Oh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More football from SoFi in just a moment. 1st and 10 from the 43. Rodgers to throw. Down the field. He's got Wilson. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. 1st down coming up.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of there.
1st and 10 from the 32. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Yeah, avoidable mistake there, Brock. A lot of people saw it, including our officials. Offsides the call. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. Brought down after a gain of about 5. That gives them a 1st down.
Even though we don't have mics in that huddle, I can imagine what's being said down there, Kate. It is keep feeding him. When you get positive yards and you start to run the ball and wear out your opponent, don't go away from it.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Love gets it. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Rodgers. He's not going to get away from this. They're all over him. They drop it with the 33. Khalil Mack. And he is quickly on the board with his first of the season.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Here as they come up on 3rd and very long. They kick the running back in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chargers will begin the 4th quarter with a football following the interception.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Going with a screen to Hampton. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that is good for a Chargers 1st down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. Here's Duvernay on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. And they'll pitch it out to him. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him pull-offs. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Now Rodgers. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. All right, Brock, QB1, I got a question for you. Are you always expecting a rush to be dialed up like that? Dialed up a notch when it's 3rd down?
Is water wet? Is the Pope Catholic? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay. Collects this at the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 36-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll start out with Hampton. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Hampton on the pitch. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside. Pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. From the pistol, it's Herbert. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shazy threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. 3rd down, Brock. You knew that pressure was coming. And sure looked like he was lucky to even get a throw away on that play.
That rush was coming to flat out end that drive.
Yeah.
And it did.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Over the decades, you want to see elite defenses in the NFL. They have the big people that can run and the little people that will tackle. In that corner, well, he did his job there.
Actually wound up losing a yard on that completion, so it's going to be 2nd and 11 now. On the give, here's Love. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of the work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. To throw is Rodgers. It's caught by Wilson. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona.
To Michael Wilson. Touchdown.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And that gives him the lead.
Cardinals 14, Chargers 13. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Darius Davis to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open and drive. powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Herbert back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. 12 yards on that play. A good call. That's on the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Offense overloading left side. It's 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Working on 2nd down. Herbert. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. George Pickens, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, they're caught in that vicious cycle, Brock. They're losing partially because of the struggles they've had throwing the ball, but because they are losing, they got to keep throwing it and risking these contested lanes.
I've said to you once, I've said to you a million times, coordinator's job is to get you open, right? My job is to get you a one-on-one, and your job
is to win.
And they're not doing it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now Herbert to throw. And this is going to be short. Looks for sure like he'd have it, but they stopped him about a yard short, so it's 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. Trying with Hampton. And this is going to have them the 1st down. A little less than a yard, Brock, but they barely got that. They did get enough to keep them out there, though. In that spot right there. It's a tough range, a little long for a field goal. You hate to punt from the defensive side of the field, which leads to the call there to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, this is where the communication is buzzing. Probably on the previous down, to be honest with you, Kate. Like, okay, what do we got to get to yardage-wise? Where do we got to be to go for it? And, yeah, pretty sound decision in the end.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. Over the middle, complete to Njoku. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet. I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And he's going to be taken down, so calling about 8 yards on that play. And that means they got the 1st.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Hampton in the backfield, 1st and 10. Coming off his 4th carry this drive. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. All set to go now from the 35. Throwing now, Herbert. And this will wind up incomplete, so failure to connect brings up second down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprised that QB still threw it in that direction, with how well the defense had that one covered.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now an inside give to Hampton. Not much doing up the middle there, so he bounced it outside, earned him about 4 on that carry. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That one's good to McConkey. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You're probably happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Herbert. And too much on this one. As that reaches the end zone, it just keeps on going, Brock. Incomplete, and it's its 3rd down.
A couple different thoughts and methodologies here. You could take it slow and methodical, taking completions. Or in that case, you could tee it high and try to let it fly.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And that's incomplete, so the defense forces 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Field goal gives the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one is no, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Here's Duvernay on the return. Things going well so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Love from the pistol. Fights his way through a tackle. He's tackled after a gain of about 13. And that's going to make it 1st down Cardinals.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. A pistol snap. Rodgers setting up the running back screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Believe it or not, a big loss on that completed pass. So here comes 2nd and long. To throw, Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
You know, they really love that trade route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards if someone tracks him down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now here's Rodgers. Nice gain left side. There's the tackle. This play goes for 29 before it, though. And that's going to give Arizona the first.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Love now, up the middle. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. The run on first. It's 2nd down.
That might not look like a lot, but that's some veteran stuff from the rookie runner right there. That kind of gain in the NFL, that's a win. May not be in high school. You may want to hit the big play, but those singles, they turn into doubles, and they matter at this level.
2nd down. It's Rodgers. This one's caught. And in for the Arizona touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the 4th.
To kick off for Arizona.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Complete here to Hinton. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Just a yard on that catch, so 2nd and 9 coming up. Herbert now. Gets it through, the contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just 3rd down now. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Herbert from the gun. He finds Johnston. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Dicker with the extra points. Lead now up to a field goal.
Makes the score. Chargers 23, Cardinals 20. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. First and 10 from the 32. Back to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
That incompletion right there, Kate, it does stop the clock, and it gives you a chance. A chance to get in that huddle, regroup, and make sure you just fire your best shots here down the stretch.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. He'll look to throw it. Look is there, but so is a defender. That hit forces the drop. That's going to bring up third down.
As quarterback in these situations, you know you don't have much margin. You don't have much time. So that means every once in a while you're going to make some throws, put your guys in harm's way that you otherwise would not. You can apologize after.
Now to throw. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
From the gun, here's a give to Love. He hits the lane for 9, into enemy territory. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second
down. Rodgers. Rodgers going to get there, and he goes down. It's his first sack in his first career game.
Just how cool is that? An immediate impact play as a rookie. It's kind of like those big leaguers. They never forget the first hit. In fact, they usually keep that baseball. I don't know if he'll keep the football, but he'll keep that memory for a long time.
Throwing now. Over the middle and hauled in by McBride. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, third and long. Setting up to pass. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with these short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rap. Last time that I checked, Joe was selling in the set. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Yeah, y'all boss claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a... Nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm last time.
Oftentimes we see teams move on from their starting running back after one contract, but not here. One team has agreed to a new deal to keep one of the best backs in the game right where he is.
Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, come through fly check, no cosign. I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine, and I take my time check and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young in the set just doing it makeshift out the garage. It's how you end up in charge. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and lift up with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked,
I got the front and in the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't rap. Where everybody wanna act pro-black. The last lie you heard, this ain't that, this that. I didn't made it out the gutter. Nip told you the middleman. I told you wearing they clothes, I wear my own. Y'all get on y'all label, I own my own. Hey, Mill, I remember all that game you thought me. Don't round and get played by the label owners. Talk that to these Adrian Broner, but secure the window, don't let the game fool you. Cause when it's game over, it's really game over. And all they do is play the game till it's game over. And you be giving game like a big brother mission, never let them take it from us.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and come next. Last time that I checked.
Yo, this DJ Active right there. This that new Hawaii. Let's go.
We tired of the standing online, waiting to get shine. Play the rule book while getting your jewels took. Look what we done spawn, flipping this turf John. Cause we ain't into waiting for you to send the payment. Get yours. Come on. Cause I'ma get mine. 1, 2, 3 times. This how you make yourself at home and help yourself.
Here we go.
Y'all are misinformed about the bloodline I represent. The black bar ain't work on me, they messed up the measurements. I studied my door and found the password to get me in. Fought with the nothing and I won, my story never ends. Focusing on clowns will render you directionless. Stagnant at a mountain's foot, far from its precipice. As expected, y'all forgot the power my electric is. Stand corrected for the war won't go how you expected it to bow. And the reverence to all, and togetherness to gold. And the deep breaths and self-love regiments. The flash after the boom, but for the silence for dead presidents is all that I am. You ain't never gotta question it. Thank God the light is out. Remember when I kept it in? I'ma get mine first. You can have seconds then. As long as turf holds down the horn section, it's automatic lightning to a kite. Can you weather it?
Standing online, waiting to get shine. Play the rule book while getting your jewels took. Look what we done spawn, flipping this turf John. Cause we ain't into waiting for you to send a payment. Get yours. Cause I'ma get mine. 1, 2, 3 times. This how you make yourself at home and help yourself. This the baseline, yay. The orange pole who serves in Philly from an ATL. The Upper Darby Coltrane, treated like a no-name. The second fiddle, like grammar school students is playing a damn whistle. Took it all in stride when they said he couldn't ride while they pointing at the sign talking about you too little. Turf, what's a $5 bill?
Ain't when you trying to make a meal.
Bet out of Lower Marion, straight to the league. Putting up buckets, I'm talking numbers you wouldn't believe.
What up?
Plus he on them stages with nothing but the greatest. And even if he solo, that is a valid statement. 10,000 hours, crazy how we hustle. Top 10, top 5, all off the muscle.
Bring it home.
Battery pack, gas pedal to the floor. Tell me this, what's the go without his horn?
Say hello to the Lord with my sincerest regards. Why the rising and tide of troubled waters we cross into the fire and frost when the desire is lost? Is it survivor's remorse that raised higher the course? During the year of the horse, I had so much to resolve, it hung me over. I was fearing the hair of the dog. They killed my homie, I was there when they carried him off. When we buried him, we wrapped him in Nigerian cloth. They told a story about him having a malaria cough. They tried to say he had a that was clearly a torch. I hold the fury so they fear me, but it nearly was washed. Expecting me to be forgiven like it really was squashed. But I have seen so much that I can never be hushed. I've been the bearer of a burden that is heavy as I'm pure legacy, incredibly I'll never be touched. It ain't nowhere to go from here but up. Why must I feel so low to the ground, low to the ground, low? Why does it feel so low to the ground, low? See it on the walls, I wanted to believe we'll ever settle down. we were all in denial. And seeing the murderer smile as he was brought in the trial. I watched the vulture circle awaiting the fall of a child. And canines devoured alive, the call of the wild. I couldn't accept the charge for the call of the void, or for progress destroyed over Darwin and Freud. Survival totally could depend on the toss of a coin or a pawn. Which organization allowed you to join? I live on the borderline like a dishwater blind, or like Malcolm shooting up the head to the Autobahn. I caught a vibe, I would have taken it as some sort of sign, or I'm more aligned, but I was running so short of time, and I have felt so much that I am numb to the touch. Whenever assumptions make it hard for me to function is rough, cause every something I ever wanted was once in my clutch, so ain't nowhere to go from here but up.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard talk career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene? 1 or 2 drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. They quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we'll be standing in your front yard yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the front yard yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Oh!
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the South. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster.
out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
first to give you the perky view. I'm slam looking like Spud where I'm trying to go and burn. Let me see you do the line dance. Let me see the line dance just like me. Shout it if you're happy, I dance like me. I'm comfortable in my own skin just like me. Don't let no noise rock you in. All you gotta do is jump and then get over it. I said you got to get over. Let me see you do the line dance. Just like each minute shorter. Maybe even do a rain dance. At the deep end of the water. And let me see you get it. You ain't the only one want it, ain't the only one with it. And let me see your ticket. And where the